2020 Tantra on Amazon, info in the description. That's Audra Bear. You know what I mean? I gotta put clothes on and be an adult. You know what I mean? So, it's gonna be like, I guess, 21 questions here. Anything. Just about anything. Well, not about anything, just about just the lifestyles in general. The lifestyles of the people, I guess, from people are having sex early as hell now, though. So I guess from like 12.
I mean, I really didn't know about that.
See, I was having
But
sex
I know that is a
early.
thing.
I was having sex early, you know what I mean? Like 12, 13, I'm having sex. You know what I mean? I was touching chicks early before that and touching myself before that. So I don't know what now. I'm guessing they got like iPod. They got like they got the iPads and shit at like 5. They probably, they're probably watching porn very early. So I don't know. You know, as far as sexuality goes, like who the audience could be, but I think anywhere between like 9 years old and like 49, 59.
Okay.
9 and 59, 49. 9 and 49 is like naturally having sex possibly. After 49, it's not that many people naturally having sex, I feel like. They're using stimulation more.
Okay.
So I feel like our audience is somewhere between 9 and 49. And I still feel like, you know what I mean? I can only speak for myself and to myself. I'm having the best sex on earth, so. Out of anybody from 9 to 49
I'm glad you can just say that publicly. I'm so glad.
Between 9 and 49, y'all not fucking with me. So I'm good.
Not on his level.
Okay, so alright, so the dating scene, 2018, 2019, 2017, 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Because it's 2019 basically. A lot of these people are gonna see it in 2019. So, going into 2017, 2018, 2018 in general, I feel like the first half of it, like I was just a male prostitute, to be totally real. To be totally real. I'm just being honest. We're just being honest right now, right? Candid camera.
That's what this is.
Yeah,
the
candid,
studio light and everything.
Candid camera. Yep. It's not candid, but I'm being candid. So, basically. But that's not to say that I don't appreciate the people I was working with. Because they all made me better so that I could be the person I am now. Everybody made me a little bit better. Now, so anyway, I just felt like, as far as dating in general, people just hadn't arrived at a point where they met themselves deeply enough to like even really meet me personally. So I was just like, man, only thing I could really do is just like enjoy the mechanical end of sex, and then maybe if there's some emotions, that's awesome. It's like a plus kind of. It's like, I think it's kind of like chicks, like you guys show up to sex, like you don't even know if you're gonna come. You know what I mean? You guys are troopers, soldiers, and you're going in there and taking grenades basically. So I feel like it's kind of the same thing for me at this point in my life, where I'm like, this could be all bad, like in a sense, like as far as like what I'm gonna get out of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm looking at sex from a totally different perspective than most males, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going into it totally different. So I go into it like, I hope there's some emotion here, because physically, like, I already got this under control. I just hope I feel something emotionally. I feel like such a bitch. Honestly, like a lot of the time, to be real, because I'm not coming and I want emotional confidence.
Yeah.
Because that's the only
thing you can get out of it.
Yeah, because that's the only thing that separates one sex from the next. Is the emotional. At this point in my life, like the mechanical end of it is like I'm not 13 no more. That's how I feel about it. Like, not to shit on people. I'm not trying to judge people or myself. That's just where I am. I feel like. So, how do you feel like? What's for? All right. So I'm asking myself these questions, and then you just chime in.
The dating scene.
Yeah,
You're talking about?
Yeah, that's where I felt like it was for me. Like, I didn't feel like I felt like I would always have to settle for somebody that liked me, but I didn't really like them. Not that they were bad, but I just felt like they always liked me more. It was never like equal. I felt like it was never equal. Not that, like I'm not.
I feel like that's
the match,
common
just
though.
not a match.
Really, I feel like that's really common, where it's just like relationships can be so shallow, or it can just be like based off of what works, not really the feelings that are felt or like the connection or anything.
How things function in
Just
society.
It just makes sense. I feel like for a lot of people. No, I feel like that's why people get married so young.
Dollars and cents.
Because
dollars and cents.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah. You think that's why people get married early? I mean, that's why I got married early, for societal benefits.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, you said like.
And familial and financially and all of that, like it just.
Like we was talking about before, like it's like at some level getting married at this point is like, yo man, if I can't get like a EU passport or Australian passport or Japanese passport, something different,
I don't see the point in it, and that's kind of where I'm at, where it's like that's kind of how I saw marriage for the past few years.
What else you getting married for?
What am I getting married for? You know?
You can get married every day.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So signing the papers, like I would really just get that legal connected that bond.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's about
get something out of it.
So it's about paperwork.
The paperwork.
So my paperwork that I prefer would be like some type of passport that's got a different color.
Exactly.
Or the same color, but different title. So, all right. So yeah, okay. For dating in general in this era, how do you feel like for males and females? For us, it's plenty of good females in the world.
I really like having the last 2018. I didn't really do a lot of dating, so I feel like I was.
I mean, for me, dating's code word for boning.
Yeah, but I really didn't have a lot of that either. So,
for real?
Yeah.
Seriously?
No.
Oh man, okay.
So I was kind of out of the scene, but it's interesting. It's an interesting world. With, with the connections you can make on the internet and the trouble you can get into there.
Definitely.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Wasn't expecting that out of you there. But don't matter either way. Yeah, so you surprise me every time I talk to you.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. So how do you feel about polyamory or polygamy? Or how did you feel about it? Or how do you mean? Or how, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I guess to say the opposite, monogamy always scared me. And so...
You feel trapped,
Yeah, and I kind of always felt that, in any relationship I was in or whatever, I always wanted to just experience something more. I never felt like it was
I need something
different. And so I was confused by that, you know? I never know.
I fuck with you, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Where was I going?
You said you always felt it was never enough.
I mean, yeah, exactly. But I feel like me, a lot of people were raised to believe that monogamy is the only way, or that especially with the religious background, divorce is bad and all that stuff, and you just pick one person and you stay with it.
My version of monogamy is that there's only one relationship, and everything is everything. So
everything's extra.
So everything. Oh, you know what I'm saying? No, okay. That's what I mean though. I'm just saying there's one relationship with the source, and everything reflects that. So it's really no separation. I mean, it's all you know what I mean? It's only monogamy in a sense because it's oneness.
So yeah, monogamy really is the only way.
In a sense, because it's oneness. It's my relationship with myself is complete. So my relationship with life.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I only have oneness with things. That's my only relationship is oneness. That's all I experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or all you should, I guess, experience. But yeah, that's how I don't know, man. I feel like polygamy is just happening because people are having kids by different people.
Yeah.
So it's happening.
So you gotta group everyone together.
And I'm just saying.
It would make sense too.
I'm saying that, yeah. I'm saying you might as well pool your wealth. If you already, you know what I mean? You might as well get over your ego, raise the kids to not do the shit y'all did, or whatever. Or whatever. If everything is smooth, then it's smooth.
Yeah.
I just don't know how two chicks could really be cool, or two dudes could really be cool. We weren't raised in polygamous societies.
I mean, I've definitely seen it. I've definitely seen a lot of that sort of stuff where it's
But extended periods though?
Maybe a year at most.
That's what I'm saying. A polygamous society where you're raised in a family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're raised in a family, not just we share each other's bodies sexually.
Yeah.
That's true. I feel like that's functional sexually, but it's not holistically functional.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not knocking it. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Balance it however, it's gonna balance out. Your life gonna balance somehow. So your personal expectations as far as going into this year, you was or in relationships in general.
Oh no, I was not expecting to be with anybody or to have anyone around or anything like that. Like
yeah, well, I'm glad your life got fucked up.
A little bit. And it's crazy too because like when we started seeing each other, started hanging out, I was about ready to be homeless and just travel, homeless, whatever, and just travel around. And like I was definitely not expecting to have someone with me for that season of my life, for that part. So yeah, caught me by surprise, a good surprise.
So I guess like at your for you, like what was it like? What was you like? Because I remember we was talking when we first met. That's crazy. Our first conversations on camera, yeah. Right.
First conversation ever.
Wow.
Yeah. First three, apparently. Guess.
Yeah.
We made 3 videos.
I was like, save it for the camera, right?
Yeah.
But no, I was gonna say, like, I remember in the video you was saying like, I was like, where you gonna be in 10 years? And you was saying like, you was eventually gonna have kids or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, going in, like, was you thinking as far as like these years in your life, like, as far as navigating through that, were you just like, damn, I guess I'm gonna just have to deal with somebody eventually like that, like, is just not dumb? Cause for me, I just felt like, I guess I'm just gonna go with some chick that I can trust at least. Like, I might not really admire her, I might not really like love her like that, but at least I can trust her. Like, cause that's how I felt like I was gonna have to settle for that. Like,
yeah. Honestly, like, I guess I thought about kids and family life, but I really didn't spend a lot of time thinking about a partner.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm.
create it with.
That's what I'm.
That makes sense.
That's my point.
That it would happen in the right time and whatever. If that's what I want, I'll figure it out. One way or another.
Nah, that's my point. Is that like I was more so like I just if I was gonna do like the co-creation thing, dual cultivation thing, I just wanted to be somebody I can trust to where like when life ebbs and flows and like y'all just and things don't work out as a relationship, everything's still smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's really all I gave a fuck about. It really wasn't because. I just felt like I would never really like somebody that much, like anyway, to really want to impregnate them. So I always was like, fuck, I just want to deal with somebody that at least, like, if this happens, I could trust them.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point.
That's pretty much where I was operating from. You know what I mean? That's pretty much where I was operating from. Like,
so you would have taken anybody?
No, in a sense, no, I only want to bang, like, a certain level, a certain echelon of human being. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, at this point in my life, I feel like, like, if I have a choice, I'm gonna definitely, take advantage of my choice as far as that. Like, somebody takes care of themselves in a way that is in more alignment with the way I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I felt like the way I am, I was like, damn, maybe I'm just way too, like, analytical. Maybe I'm just way too specific. And maybe no one will ever be, like, the way I am. But I feel like it's crazy how, like, you fucked my life up, so.
You fucked my life up, too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So thanks for that. So, like, all right, for you, like, going into this shit, I think it's a good time. Like, right now, hopefully all your family members, anybody would have tuned out by now. We can talk about something more serious. So, you know what I mean?
Thanks for being cautious.
Yeah, I was trying to be like, all right, give it 8 to 9 minute buffer before we get in here to this juicy shit. So, like, what would you say as far as like your definition of quality sex? Do you have a definition?
A definition of quality sex? I think good sex is what brings you back to yourself. Like, makes you feel like yourself. Like, makes you feel like you don't have to try. You don't have to like.
Yeah, it's so natural.
It's exactly like you move the way you want your body to move, and you feel the way you want your body to feel, and it just like feels like 100% like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, I get it.
What do you think?
I mean, I was just enjoying watching you talk, but as far as good sex, just being completely received. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if your bodies can like really like harmonize and like you feel received, and the energy bounce back and forth. It's not so much. I mean, the mechanical end is great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit is great. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I just feel like like when it's somebody that can like really receive you like completely or more completely. You know what I mean? Like I know at some level it's got to be some level of separation for it to be two bodies.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
But just enough separation.
Yeah, just enough. Yeah, just enough.
Like that very thin layer to feel like it's still like that spiritual connection.
Yeah.
Or that level of like the two-ness.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the oneness, the two-ness. Yeah, like because it's just like expanded oneness. it's like somehow oneness got like expanded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how it feels. Like, how did oneness get more?
Yeah.
Like more is more in the circumstance.
It's
like
more, yeah.
I never felt like more is more until
it's
I
like
met
the
you.
abundant more. Like it just keeps going. A bigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what I mean. Like I just feel like it just brings you back to abundance when it's quality sex, I guess. Like, and that's what I mean, just as far as like creative potential. Like you don't have to do anything, but if you had the creative potential to where like, yo, like I said, like if it's somebody that you think that like if you had a kid with them, it would be cool, or like you wouldn't be mad about it, then that's just nice potential to play with.
Okay.
You don't have to be like, yo, let's have a kid this second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like to play in that potential is mad fun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
To know that you would feel secure if something happened.
And that energy is there, present. Like that creative energy is present. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like great. You know what I mean? As far as sex, like that's my definition.
Fun place to play.
That's my definition of good sex. Like if it's somebody that I feel like, oh, they ain't even got the potency to like even make me like to have this baby making level of sex.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, I don't even want to. You know what I mean? Like this is I'm having sex for you. It's not with you. You know what I mean? Like
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is what a lot of women do.
Yeah.
In the relationship.
And that's why I understand women.
Yep.
I feel like that's why I understand women now, and that's why I feel like
because you can see that side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying that last night.
Yeah, I get it, like the whole thing, like as far as that, like, and then I get too like how women like would say things like, yo, I don't need to come, like I just want closeness and penetration. I've heard that too. Like I feel like I always still want to make the female, you know what I mean, arrive.
Yeah.
But I still like it's still like for me I understood that now on this side. Now I get it. Like you don't have to come to enjoy it. Like you know what I mean. I don't like you know what I mean.
Just be close to somebody.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean. And then the whole thing as far as ejaculation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Like that whole thing is like damn. Like once you toe that line and push that to that point, I feel like that's what really lets you know like no conception's immaculate. You know what I mean? Because you push it to that point just like the same way you would if you were trying to ejaculate, and then life be like, nah. You gotta.
Brings you right back.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you get the same feeling as ejaculation as far as the euphoria. You just don't. Your body's in harmony, so it don't release the seed. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that just like takes a whole nother level of lifestyle though. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole nother bag of. Yeah.
Just the next level.
Yeah, I can't even tell people to go try that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're gonna get mad. People pregnant. I can't even say like go try that shit. Like you gotta be a certain level of consciousness to even play with the tantra.
Really get to that point.
Yeah. So like yeah, I think it's just more so about the emotional presence sexually. Like when there's no emotional presence, it feels really rapey for me as a male. I feel like I'm raping myself to get myself aroused.
Yeah,
I can't. It takes me out.
It takes you out of the moment. You can't relax fully, and it's not. It's not where you want to be.
Exactly. Like I gotta think about other things or other people. Like you know.
To bring that back.
Yeah. You know what I mean. So then I'm like in a sunken place, but my body's just on, banging, and so then it's just like crazy. It's crazy coming back from that, because then it's like that rape feeling. Like then your body just feels like used, kind of like. I mean, for me as a male, then I just started relating with women with more and more, and I was like, fuck. I get this now. I get this end of it. Like I see, you know what I mean? But it's dope though. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like what would lead to the harmony, the empathy. You know what I mean? The empathy to where you're like no separation. Like what you feel is what I feel. Like so. Yeah. I don't know how long this show is so far. All right. So as far as like fantasies, routines, pet peeves, you got anything for that?
Sexually?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
historically
crazy
or right now?
I guess well that's crazy because I just opened up to you about one.
Yeah, exactly. And I wrote that shit down. Yeah,
Did you actually?
No, I didn't write that down. I'm saying I wrote that down before you told me.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so you already had that down.
Yeah, I already asked you. Yeah, I wrote that down before I asked you.
Well, I guess like a newfound fantasy. Is that the word that you're asking for? I don't know. I really like non-conventional places, public, national parks, cars.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah, man. You know, you might catch me somewhere out of bounds. Anyway, but I really feel like I like pressure. I think that's just the athlete in me.
The pressure, yeah.
That's the athlete in me, like 5.
Like,
four,
we got 5 minutes,
3,
come on.
2, like, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
That's so me, you know what I mean? Like, if you running late for work, I want it then, you know what I mean? Like, that's when I want it, you know what I mean? I don't want it.
That's when you attack me, too.
Yeah, yeah. When I can't, I want what I can't have. It's like you're going away, the energy's leaving. Yep.
You're trying to rope it in.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that as far as like, I like, different scenes. I like breaking routines.
Breaking routines.
Yeah. And breaking the law as well, I guess.
Yeah.
There's only one law. Yeah, there's only one law anyway. Fuck man law. We was born naked.
That's true.
We was born naked, yo.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's just shame, I guess.
We were born not knowing we were naked.
We come from sex.
Natural.
We come from sex.
We had to learn nakedness.
And this is how I know people self-hating. This one dude told me that humans are a sexually transmitted disease because we come from sex.
Okay.
You
like
know what
pregnancy's a disease?
That's what he's saying. Since people are like parasitic, that he was saying it's a parasitic. Yeah, he's like, took it there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're all parasites then.
I mean,
every one of us.
Everybody is the parallel site to the one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why people be anything with the whole parasite thing. I mean, good and bad. You know what I mean? They don't be,
Yeah.
What is a good?
Yeah,
what is a good? What is a good man? What a bad man's teacher. So,
with the voice and everything.
Yeah. So what do you not like in bed? Like cold feet?
I don't mind your cold feet.
It would be just circulation issues sometimes, yo. That's really all that is. If I'm not breathing.
Yeah.
And I'm African as fuck on the low. They don't know.
I don't know, you tell me. I can't think of one thing I don't like.
I need 74 degrees.
Okay, I'm particular. I'm super particular.
I need warm.
The blankets need to be right.
Yeah,
everything needs to be made right.
My heart and probably also my penis is from the Congo.
Yeah.
So I feel like I need 74 degrees to create. Or I'm like, no. I'll hibernate until the next time. But really though, I feel like as far as my pet peeves, I don't really got none. That's really about it. For me, it's all in me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be dehydrated. I need air.
Yeah.
I need air, but I don't want it to be cold, like too cold to where it's like I'm
crack the window.
Yeah, so I need fresh air so I can keep the prana flowing.
Yeah.
And attract the energy, because when you start playing like that.
Yeah.
With the potential, it's like all the spirits in the realm, and they all start coming and gathering. Like it's mad static right here. You know what I mean? Mad resonance. And so I feel like you gotta keep the window open or something cracked. You know what I mean?
Something just circulate.
Yeah, let that chi in. Or you just probably gonna explode. You know what I mean? So.
It's true.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It makes it way more difficult.
Yeah, I've noticed that though.
Yeah, when the air's not there,
it's hop off.
Yeah. You gotta respect where you are in the process. Hey, look, knowing when to stop, you can avoid all danger.
Yes.
Fuck you, yeah. But all right. So periods and ovulation, sex, because people, after the period, ovulation, before the period, and sex on the period. All that we can talk about that, and we can also talk about periods in general since you changed your diet. I always want to bring that up.
Oh, for sure.
24 minutes in the bitch. Nice.
24 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you want to do a new video?
Do you think we should?
Yeah.
Okay.
Break it up?
Okay. 2020 Tantra on Amazon. You know what I mean? Info in the description.